Alright folks, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. This is the great simulator, and yes folks, we are going to be taking a first look at the Road to the Black Sea DLC that was released on December 5th, I believe. It was also the same day that Fernbus Simulator released their DLC, the SCANIA Touring DLC. Now, I bring that up because of the fact that this is viewer choice Saturday, and as of this recording, Fernbus was going to be the game of actually no, scratch that. It was going to be American Truck Simulator. That was supposed to be the game of choice. However, I wanted to still showcase one of the new DLCs, so I was going to go with Fernbus because it was the cheaper of the two. However, I'm having problems with Fernbus and Tourist Bus when it comes to performance. Long story short, I go into the game, I can sit there for like not even 15-20 seconds and it goes from 60 FPS to 15. I did everything from rolling back to drivers all the way to upgrading them again or updating them again, and everything in between. And I have AMD Relive and nothing was working. I tried everything, trying to finesse with every graphic option, none of it worked. So anyway, nonetheless, we're gonna be here. We're gonna get more into that as we go. We are in the SCANIA Normal Roof. I think it's the SCANIA S, I want to say. I could be wrong. We are gonna be in Debrecen. I don't know how to pronounce where we're going to, but Debrecen is not in the Road to the Black Sea, but our drop-off will be. So, we're going to go ahead and get rolling here. You will see at some point, I probably will stop, take a screenshot, do whatever. So that will be that. But let's go ahead and get going here. It is kind of a long trip. It is about 228 miles, so we do got a little bit of time ahead of us. But yeah, basically, yeah, I was just having issues. Like, I don't know what was going on with the performance of those games, but as of right now, both of those games will be discontinued from the channel until further notice. I have to figure out what's going on. I don't know. Like, I tried everything. I even tried doing something as far as oh shoot, what did I try to do? I even went as far as like, I did almost everything. I went to beta versions, opted out of them, did this, that, and the third, and nothing. So I just basically asked for a refund. It is $12.99 for US dollars. Basically, I ended up just requesting a refund because I mean I have better options that or better things that I can use that money for. So this game, or this DLC, the Road to the Black Sea, is pretty much $17.99, I want to say, US dollars. But I did get a package which came with Romania, Bulgarian, and Turkish paint jobs. It was like $18.86. So I was like, for 90 cents more, I could go ahead and pick this up and get some paint jobs, which you're gonna see on the outside here. This is the Romanian paint job. Now, I only seen the one paint job with this DLC, or I should say with the DLC, but with the Romanian paint job here, without crashing. I only seen the one paint job. I didn't see no other paint jobs. And what I mean by that is that when I clicked on the Romanian one, that was the only one that I seen. So, but then again, it's only 90 cents extra, so I went ahead and got it. I'm not going to say that's going to be the same for everybody, but that's what it was for me. So we are doing that. And like I said, for right now, Fern Bus and Tourist Bus Simulator will be discontinued from the channel until further notice. I was able to make the one video of the BB40, and that seemed to run okay, but like I said, I don't know what's going on. I just turned on the computer and then, you know, this stuff happened. So I think I need to stay over here on my left. So we're going to be entering into the Road to the Black Sea DLC shortly. We're not quite there yet. We're still traveling to this place. So, like I said, this is going to be uploaded on a Saturday, so this will be the video of choice, which was number 2 anyway. So, it will change, you know, what games I do bring to the channel for the week upcoming. It's gonna probably mostly be American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. I mean, pretty much it is what made up my channel anyway. So we're gonna roll with that. Probably throw in some NBA 2K20. I also seen that 911 operator has. I don't know if it's a new DLC or an update, but they have a thing now with the counterterrorism unit where you can take calls, I'm guessing, on terrorism. I didn't click too much into it, but I want to look into that a little bit more, see what it's about. Might bring that back to the channel. Probably throw a little OMSI in there as well. Right now, I'm only doing the Chicago DLC only because I don't know how to operate the other ones. Just simply because, you know, some of them, they're in a different language that I just don't know how to translate. So yeah, so that is that pretty much. But yeah, I'm running with this DLC. It seems to be running pretty fine for me. Definitely seems to be running a lot better than like when I first had Italia and, you know, other DLCs. But Euro Truck seemed to always run better for me versus American Truck Simulator. I don't know why, but maybe because Euro Truck is an older game or whatever. But I really don't have too much of a performance issue with ETS2 as compared to ATS. So starting to get a little bit more back into ETS. You know, I mean, I had the game, you know, I had it for at least over a year, you know, so bring that back to the channel. I know I'm speeding a little bit, but I don't have traffic offenses turned on, so I don't want to go too fast, but I'm not trying to go too slow either. Because everybody knows in Euro Truck Simulator, things tend to be a little on the slower end, so. But there's a lot of good things here in the Road to the Black Sea. It includes maps for Romania, Bulgaria, and the European part of Turkey, which is what all the DLCs, when I bought the package, it was all paint jobs for those 3 things. So we will be playing a little bit more of Euro Truck Simulator 2. So, and as always, we are in DX11. There's hardly any traffic out. We got some interesting border crossings, river ferries into Danube, I want to say Danube. It includes Europe's largest city, which is Istanbul. So eventually, over time, we will go through all that content. So we should be good there. I don't think we're quite in the new DLC yet. Let's see here. I don't think we're quite there yet, because I know we had to wrap around for a bit. So yeah, we're about to approach the crossing right there, which at that point I'll probably stop and take a screenshot. So I know a lot of people don't care for that, but I'm pre-warning you now that I will probably end up doing that. You got about 165 miles left. Pick up some speed here. Like I said, ETS is known for being slow. You know, lower speed limits, etc., as compared to ATS. And part of it has to be probably because of the whole. ATS is on the West Coast, and the West Coast tends to be, a place that has faster speed limits. So that could be a lot of the reason why. So we are about to go through the crossing up here now, and they're telling me to go through here. So yeah, this is like a little weight scale here. So go ahead and take ourselves a little screenshot. Wrong menu. Apologize for that. We're on the photo mode here. I don't know exactly where I guess this would be the perfect angle right here. I don't like the fact that the stop sign is there, but it is what it is. I'm pretty sure I'm going to run across another camera angle somewhere. Alright, let's get going here. So apparently I went the wrong way here, but that's okay. Still ain't got up far enough. Wow. So border check. Here we go. Check out my documents. Everything is okay. Take a long time to check my documents here. There we go. So we are in Romania. Going way too fast, apparently. But again, I don't have traffic offenses on, so I don't care. Personally, I think you should be going faster than 19 miles an hour on this type of roadway anyway, but what do I know? $115 more miles to go. A few people I'm gonna shout out here. For those of you that are into people that do blog type videos, I have a coworker of mine, Queen Dornia. She's a Jamaican. Really good live streams. And I'm gonna leave a link to her channel in the description of my video, so y'all go ahead and check her out. She's a good person at heart. So she's trying to get her YouTube up and going. She's really dedicated in trying to do that. So, you know, any little bit I can do to help along the way, I'm willing to do that. So, you know, I'm gonna, like I said, leave a link for you to go ahead and check her out in the description of the video. I'm really hoping that we can get Fern Bus and Tourist Bus working, because I really wanted to showcase that whole DLC. But like I said, I tried everything from updating the game versions to updating the cache, and just nothing was working. I don't know what was going on. So I'm hoping to figure that out soon. But look at this amazing detail here. It's a lot of detail. I always said that about Euro Truck. They have a lot of good content. You know, so even if you were a person that didn't have any of the DLCs, you just have the base game, you have a lot of content to play with in this game. It's a lot of open road for just the base game. You know, fortunately I have all the DLC so far when it comes to you know, different countries and stuff. You know, recently with me purchasing this, so but it's beautiful content though. Really, really beautiful content. And then when you add that with like pro mods and, you know, MHA Pro and stuff like that, you can't beat it, you know. I don't have any map mods for this game. I rarely run mods for this game. Like right now, this is a vanilla profile, so I have no mods installed. I took out the only two I had, which was a KAMAZ truck mod and realistic signs. I took all that out, so this is just a base game, you know, nothing more to it. So that's just simply because I don't play this as often as I do ATS. So, but I have way more money here than I do in ATS. Weirdest thing, but you know, it is what it is. Need to go ahead and I need to activate my phone later. I went out and bought and unlocked a Motorola G7 at Best Buy. It was like $179.99, and basically now with this unlocked phone, which I plan to keep for a very long time, because if I ever had to say, you know, got to a point where I'm like, you know what, I'm tired of Verizon, you know, I want to switch to somebody else, I could do that. Just simply buy their SIM card and pop it in, and then that's it, you know. And then, you know, pick their plans or whatever. So I went ahead and invested in that. I went a while with just a government phone, and I swear this phone probably only had like maybe a half a gig of like RAM. It seemed like it did, because the thing was running so slow. Like, it would take me like 30 seconds just to pull up the text messaging app, you know? I mean, that's just how slow this phone was. So I'm just glad to finally got a new phone. I just have to, like I said, activate it and stuff. I'm hoping I still have time to do it, because it's going on 9 o'clock. But you know, when I'm recording this video, but it is a Friday night, so I shouldn't have too much to worry about. They should be still open, I hope. But either way, this phone seemed good on paper. I know this was my first choice of an unlocked phone when Best Buy had their whole Black Friday thing, which was a little bit cheaper then, and I couldn't take advantage of the opportunity just because I didn't have the money. But I kind of had it now, sort of, kind of. But you know, I just say, you know what, screw it. I need another phone, because I had an iPhone 8 Plus with Sprint, and that was way too expensive. I was paying like over $150 a month. That got cut off. And then, like I said, with this government phone I had, this phone had it probably been from the early 2000s. It was so slow. I only had like 8 gigabytes of storage, and I didn't have no memory card or SD card. So yeah, it was all bad around, and I need it for my job, because have a lot of times where, you know, because I drive buses, and there's a lot of times that, you know, I might need to reach a dispatcher on the tablet that we have. But, you know, whoa, motherfucker almost got hit. But, you know, sometimes I may not be able to reach him. So, you know, I had to have a phone to call him. But even when I call sometimes, anybody, sometimes the call won't even go through. Like, it just keeps saying calling, and then it's not calling. So sometimes I have to reset the phone and, you know, power it back up, and then it works just fine. And other times it takes, like, again, 30 seconds for me to even get the call to go through. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Just excited about this Christmas season. Well, can't say I'm totally excited. Going through some things, you know, family-wise, but I mean, we're gonna try to make this a good Christmas. You know, I'm trying my best to, you know, buy my daughter gifts, and, you know, even if it's just something small, which is look like that's what's gonna end up happening. It's the thought that counts. I got a couple things coming tomorrow from my wife for Christmas. Can't say it out loud because she might be listening. I don't know, but I got a couple things coming tomorrow through Amazon for her, and went out to the mall, got a couple things for my daughter, and I might get another gift for each of them between now and Christmas, because, you know, after a while you have to be on point when it comes to shipping stuff, because it's gonna come to a point where they're gonna start saying that the shit ain't gonna arrive until after Christmas. You know, so I had some close calls last year with that. So we're gonna see. Like I said, my daughter is simple, you know, when it comes to Christmas shopping. You know, toys, clothes, maybe, and then that's it, you know. But, you know, my wife is something different. So, like I said, I did pretty good with the first two gifts. There's one more I want to get, but that's going to require another week or two worth of pay. You know, you get what I'm saying. Which I work a whole week next week, which is the 9th, which is a Monday. I work that whole week. The next week, I don't know how that's going to shape up because I had to request off for something. I'm going to see how that goes, give or take. So I'll be able to work most of the week there. And then, so I said the 9th, the 16th. The 23rd is going to be different because that's obviously Christmas week. This job is so, like up in the air when it comes to what days you can work, you know, for the holidays and stuff, because, like, for Thanksgiving, I was only able to work 2 days, you know, because the program that I pick up in my bus, they were closed for most of that week, and I heard that for Christmas it's going to be even worse. So I get about a good little 2 weeks to try to work as much as I can to get the final two gifts for, you know, my daughter and my wife, and then that'll be it for me. I need to start getting to the point where I'm starting Christmas shopping earlier each year, you know, because I didn't start Christmas shopping until the beginning of this month, and that's way too late. So I don't know, any of you started Christmas shopping yet? You completed it yet? I guess I could just go. Nobody was going, so just went ahead and went and play something. But yeah, I start later and later every year, it seems. So I'm pretty sure some of you out there can relate. I know this load gonna be late. I just feel like I ain't getting nowhere with this load. I feel like I was at 22 miles like forever. There's all these windy roads. But we are almost there. Almost there. Look like we got a tram here that runs in the middle of the road, as you see there. I didn't even know that was there until I tried to go over it. See, yeah, you gotta pay attention to the tracks. Cause if it was a tram coming the other way, I would have been screwed and toast. Not used to driving this game quite yet. Things are set up a little bit differently. I can go a little bit faster now, so we should be picking up some ground here.